You're in a new city, the nightlife is buzzing, and you're having the time of your life. But then, the night winds down, and it's time to head back to your hotel or Airbnb. The streets look different, the crowds have thinned, and suddenly, getting home safely feels like a challenge. It's a scenario that every traveler faces at some point. Whether you're alone or with friends, being out at night in an unfamiliar place requires a different level of awareness. Cities have their own rules, their own safe zones, and their own risks. The good news? With a little planning and the right precautions, you can enjoy a night out and still get home safely, no matter where you are. From choosing the safest transportation options to avoiding common scams, here's everything you need to know about getting home safely at night in a foreign city. 1. Plan your route before you go out. One of the biggest mistakes travelers make is not knowing how they'll get home before they go out. When you're in a new city, streets can be confusing, and public transport might stop running earlier than you expect. If you wait until you're tired, slightly intoxicated, or in an unfamiliar area, you're more vulnerable to bad decisions. Here's what to do before you leave for the night. Know your hotel or Airbnb's exact address. Save it in your phone, write it down, and memorize the neighborhood name. Look up transportation options ahead of time. Find out if the metro, buses, or taxis run late. Check for safe walking routes. Some areas are safe by day, but sketchy at night. Save emergency contacts: local police, your accommodations front desk, and a trusted contact back home. Having a clear plan in advance means you won't have to make last-minute decisions in a compromised state. 2. Stick to well-lit and busy areas. Walking home at night in a foreign city? The golden rule is stick to where the people are. Stay on main roads instead of cutting through alleys or side streets. Walk on the side of the street facing traffic. This makes it harder for someone to approach you from behind. If a street feels empty or too quiet, turn around and find a busier area. Tourist-friendly cities often have night markets, main squares, or 24/7 convenience stores. These are safer areas to regroup if you feel lost. And if something feels off, trust that feeling. It's better to take a longer route home than to risk an unsafe shortcut. 3. Avoid walking alone late at night. Even if you feel comfortable in a city, walking alone at night always carries some risk. If possible, walk with a group or at least one other person. If you're alone, join a crowd heading in the same direction. Let someone know when you're leaving and when you expect to arrive home. If you have no choice but to walk alone, make sure to keep your phone in your hand, but don't stare at the screen. Avoid wearing headphones. You need to hear what's happening around you. Walk with purpose and confidence. Looking lost can make you an easy target. 4. Choose the safest transportation option. Getting home safely at night means choosing your ride wisely. Taxis and rideshares. Use official taxi services whenever possible. Avoid random drivers who approach you. If using a rideshare app, double-check the driver's name, photo, and license plate before getting in. Sit in the back seat for more control over the situation. Share your ride details with a friend so someone knows where you are. Public transport. In some cities, public transit is safe at night, while in others, it's best avoided. Sit near the driver or other passengers rather than in an empty section. Avoid falling asleep on buses or trains. You don't want to miss your stop or wake up in an unsafe area. Walking vs rides. If a walk takes longer than 20 minutes, it's usually safer to get a ride. Avoid unmarked or unofficial transportation. This is how many scams and robberies happen. 5. Watch out for common nighttime scams. Foreign cities, especially tourist hotspots, often have scammers who take advantage of late-night travelers. Some of the most common tricks include overcharging taxis, drivers who refuse to use a meter and demand a huge fare. Always agree on a price beforehand. Fake rideshare drivers, someone posing as your Uber or Lyft driver. Always confirm the details in your app. Distraction tactics, a stranger spills something on you or asks for directions while their accomplice picks your pocket. Friendly locals who offer a ride if it sounds too good to be true. It probably is. Staying alert and cautious helps you avoid these traps. 6. Limit alcohol and stay aware. Drinking while traveling is fun, but moderation is key. A few drinks can make you more relaxed, but too much can make you an easy target. To stay safe, drink responsibly, know your limits. Keep an eye on your drink, never leave it unattended. Pace yourself, water between drinks helps you stay alert. If you feel too intoxicated, ask a trusted friend or bar staff for help getting home. No matter how safe a city feels, being drunk in an unfamiliar place increases your risk. 7. Trust your instincts and act quickly. One of the most important safety tips: listen to your gut. If something feels off, act immediately. If you think someone is following you, enter a store, hotel, or busy restaurant and wait. Final thoughts. Traveling at night in a foreign city doesn't have to be dangerous, but it does require awareness. Taking a few simple precautions can mean the difference between a safe ride home and a risky situation. Travel is about adventure, exploration, and new experiences. By staying alert and making smart choices, you can enjoy the nightlife without putting yourself at risk. Have you ever had a close call while getting home at night in a foreign city? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else stay safe. And if you found this useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more smart travel tips.